Hi everyone. In today's video, we will know about the overview of DevOps. Let's move to agenda. In this, we will know about what is DevOps, why DevOps, role of CI/CD in DevOps and skills required, and tools and technologies, role of cloud technologies in DevOps, best cloud providers for DevOps, test automation tools. We will know one by one. So let's move to the next slide. Tell us what's DevOps. So DevOps, it's a efficiency and improving the application delivery, and also it's a two portion, one is dev and another one is op. So DevOps is a combines of development and operation to increase the efficiency, speed and security of software development and delivery compared to the traditional process. Or also DevOps is a process of application delivery by ensuring the proper automation, code quality, continuous monitoring and continuous testing. In this figure we will know this figure. We can see here, we can see dev and ops, it's in the one portion and ops is in the another portion. So dev means it's a development and ops is a operation. So software development is the first stage. This is the first stage, and next stage is goes for the operation or deployment. When DevOps operate come, we link this two and run both this continuously. So it takes a few time to development and then later it moving to the operation part. The first is development part. First we need to planning according to the requirement and also based on the designing, like high level designing and high level analysis and low level designing, like that. And once the planning is done, it moves to the coding part and writing the code. And once developer done with their coding part and it builds, here we can create the packages and libraries and move to test part. In this test, that is test that in the testing environment, and then after testing it is check the quality controls, and once the test part is completed it releases. Once you release, next it's move into the operation part. In this operation part it takes by different sets, like deploying, operating and monitoring. In this operation people creates machines like virtual machines and physical machines. They are deploying the software. uh, After completing the deploying, they run in the production environment. uh, in this they can do deploying, operating and monitoring. These are three are the main pillar of this operations. Based on the users feedback, customer feedback and new enhancements like this, it can be pushed into the development cycle again. So once operation can be done, uh, it's run in the production environment. They can require some or changes and they include some extra additions, like that again it moves to the development cycle. So this is the procedures works in the DevOps operations. So in this DevOps, first planning, then code, then build and test, and it releases it. So after releasing it, deploy, operate and monitoring the code. This is all about the DevOps. So what is DevOps? It's about DevOps. Then move to why DevOps is important. So it's important because it improves the quality and reduces the time and updates the new softwares, and it builds and tests are executed. Here we can see the definitions. Or DevOps allows developers to frequently merge code changes into a central repository where builds and tests are executed, and this helps DevOps teams to bugs quicker, like addresses the bugs quicker and improving the software quality, and reduces the time it takes to validate and releases the new software updates. So this is about why we DevOps is important. The next is role of CI/CD in DevOps. CI/CD means continuous integration and continuous delivery. So this CI/CD is a main pillars for successful DevOps. It establish and optimize the CI/CD development model and reap the benefits. Companies need like to build an effective pipeline to automate their build, integration and testing process. So it's a pipeline is using the Jenkins, Terraforms to these automated and their build and helps to testing the process and integration. So this is the role of continuous integration and delivery. And then move to the skills. So what are the skills required for a successful DevOps engineer? So as a successful DevOps engineer, so makes a bridge between the developments and IT operation. You already know that what is development. So first in this, based on the requirement, we are planning, designing and then building, testing and the deploying. So like that, now it's a development and IT operation. So a good DevOps engineer need to a good developer or programmer with design skills and also experienced in software installations and deployment, and we have the knowledge about networking and automation advisory and security expert. These are all the skills, the basic skills required for a DevOps engineer. And then move to the tools and technologies we are using. The first is configuration orchestration tools. Here we use the Terraform, Packer, CloudFormation from AWS. And the next is tools to build containerizer infrastructure. They are Docker, Swarm, Kubernetes, Packer and Helm. So first we will know the what are the configuration tools. We know that it's a Terraform, Packer and CloudFormation. It's a open source tools. It helps to build, change and version infrastructure. Is used to declarative the configurations languages like that. So based on the requirement they are using these tools. And then in the infrastructure, the Swarm is outdated and the Docker and Kubernetes are current in the market, and also Packer and Helm can be used based on the applications requirement. Then move to the next slide. And then is a configuration management tools and CI/CD tools. In this they use the Ansible, Chef, Puppet in the management tools. It helps to automation. The Ansible helps to automation the tool. It's a they are using some of them using the Ansible and Chef and Puppet based on their requirements they are using. So there are other applications. Then the CI/CD tools like Jenkins and TeamCity. This it helps to a open source automation tool. It allows continuous integrations and delivery in software projects, and it is the pipeline of building, integrating and testing the tools. And the next is test automation tools. That's Inspect, Ready API and Corate. And development methodology like Scaled Agile and Scrum and Kanban. And architecture like microservices, relative architectures. So we are using the microservices to store code in our repository like in the GitHub accounts. So some of them use the microservices or other or use the reactive architecture like this. So based on their requirements they are use the tools and technologies. And the next is role of cloud technologies in DevOps. So it's what are the main role of the cloud in the DevOps. It helps to power and storage system and networking, and also it helps to automate the integration and delivery part pipelines, and it's a user friendly and it's flexible. Here we can see the definition. Cloud technologies provides the flexible and user-friendly tools to the DevOps engineer to develop automated CI/CD pipelines, means integration and delivery pipelines, automated build it, and also it provides a on-demand computing power, storage systems, and networking capabilities. This is the role of cloud technologies. And the best cloud providers for DevOps is many of the cloud providers are there. The best cloud providers are currently marketing in the best are AWS, Azure, GCP, IBM Cloud, and Oracle Cloud. The AWS and Azure are running in the current market, and GCP also booming in this. And some of them use the IBM Cloud, Oracle Cloud. Uh, so some of them use AWS, Azure, and some of them, so they are use the cloud providers. So it's required for the DevOps. These all are the best cloud providers. And the next is some tools like alert monitoring tools, APIM tools, and mesh technologies. The first we will know about alert and monitoring tools. It contains the Splunk, Negios, Grafana, or Kibana, or Elastic. This helps to track the application and logs the tools, and also helps to fix the issues. So, and it helps to track application and what's happening in the production environment can be know. And also it supports, we know this based on the application we use any of this. So based on the application requirement we use the any of the monitoring tools. So basically it helps to fix the issues and tracks the applications. The next is APIM tools. So APIM is application program interface management. It contains the Epic, IBM APIM, and Microsoft Azure APIM. It's a number of APIs are very big, and lot of APIs can be used, and microservices we can use. We can use the API based on their particular job areas. So there is the based on this job area, there are some of them use Epic and IBM, or some of them use the Microsoft Azure. So based on that they are using this APIM tools. So any of them can use these tools. The next is mesh technologies. It contains Intio, Linked, Console. So it's our mandatory when large number of clusters. We can use the large number of clusters for our Kubernetes containerizations and build the security infrastructure among the microservices. So it's all are managed by the mesh technologies. It's also contains the security, encryption, decryption. So all are managed by the mesh technologies. So this is all about the overview of DevOps. Thank you.